The schools taking part in today's event are part of the nearly 352 members of the Colorado High School Activities Association. As member schools, we promote and protect the privilege of participation in interscholastic athletics and activities. We also promote lifetime values like respect, hard work, teamwork, sporting behavior, and citizenship. We help reach and motivate students. We develop policies as a group and enforce them as a responsibility of membership. We are coaches, game officials, and administrators voluntarily working for the common good of kids. We are CHASA. Athletics is an important part of the Moffat County, Basalt, and Hayden school educational programs. Participation in athletics should be a part of the education of as many students as is practical and possible. Participation in athletics should contribute to the development of physical skills and emotional maturity, health and happiness, social competence, and moral value. Competition and cooperation are both components of the American way of life. Go Big Blue LLC is excited to bring you 2016 Colorado High School Wrestling on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM. Tonight's matches feature the visiting Basalt Longhorns and the visiting Hayden Tigers, and of course your Moffat County Bulldogs. Tonight's matches are brought to you by Chaos Inc., Identity Graphics, Young Life, Hampton Inn and Suites, Severson Supply and Rental, Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, Cook Chevrolet, Duran and Pierce Contractors, Bank of Colorado, 3B Enterprises, Rocky Mountain Automotive, Mountain Air Spray, and EP Associates Incorporated. You're watching Bulldog Wrestling. This is MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM on the Go Big Blue Network. So first match tonight, going to start at 285 pounds. Going to be Moffat County's Frank Masterson, the sophomore, facing off against Oswaldo Morales from the Basalt Longhorns. Both wrestlers take their position and we're ready for wrestling action. Quick head and arm tie by Frankie. The other night, Frankie went in this real quick, went for a headlock. Loves to do those throws from that tie-up position. You see so often with heavyweights, they want to battle, they try to head and arm ties and just work for position. Always a lot of energy expended in wrestling. Even though you're on your feet, you're using every muscle in your body in that head and arm tie, flexing all those muscles, and you're ready to go. So they'll go out of bounds and we'll come back to the middle and go again. We're at 1:19 in the first period. There's that headlock, missed it. Oswaldo does a good job just ducking out of it. Lots of throws in the heavyweight division. See a lot of headlocks. Headlocks, they'll get in tight with the head and arm ties, and you see a lot of trips. Got to be really aware of your balance and where you're at, just mat awareness and agility, just skill and agility and coordination. So much involved in the sport of wrestling. So triangular tonight. Also have Hayden High School here. Hayden and Basalt just got finished. Basalt won that duel. And Moffat County looking to bounce back after Meeker on Tuesday. Trying to pick up a couple wins tonight. Basalt tonight, and things can change sometimes as they bring people to the mat, but as of now they would have one open spot, and Moffat County no open spots right now. And Frankie spins around, looks like he maybe had it at the buzzer. Referee says no, 0-0 at the end of one. Choice is going to go to Oswaldo Morales from Basalt. He's going to take down. Oswaldo tries to sit out, turns, faces Frankie. Frankie's got to be smart here. He's working for that near side cradle. Busts off, just got the half in. Now he's going for the over-under front headlock. Leaves that alone, has to spin around behind. Almost had him right where he wanted him. Now Oswaldo's able to spin around and come up to his feet. Frankie's still in control. He's able to hold on to that, and he's going to keep his position on top as they come back to the center of the mat. It's a good job by Frankie. If he doesn't keep that head as they spin out of bounds, that's going to be a 1-point escape. So able to hold on with that. Frankie reaching across. Once again, going for that front headlock. Switches off to the ankle pick now. Trying to keep control as Morales comes to his feet. Frankie says no way, he's able to break him back down. In a position there where you'll see him go over the head and then you can go under. We call that the front headlock, and then he can push himself around and pick up some back points and maybe a pin, but not there yet. Morales is able to pull that leg in of Frankie's. That's where you don't want to be. Good sprawl. Frankie's able to drop his hips and get out of that. Brings Morales back to the ground. We're at 36 seconds left in the second. Frankie's did a good job riding Morales so far this period. A 0-0 at the end of this would be a win for him, but he's in danger of giving up a reversal right now. Morales is coming around hard, and Morales is going to get it. Pops the head out with just 10 seconds on the clock. 2-point reversal. 2-0 lead for Morales. That's going to end the second period. So Frankie down in this final period. Needs some points on the board. Posts that leg out. Keeping a good base, but needs to work for a stand up. Maybe turn inside, get a leg. Try to face Morales and escape and get yourself a point. Morales just content with holding on the ankle and riding out time. Goes right to the other side, grabs the other ankle, and he's just holding on. Got to use it. You got to do something with it. He's able to break Frankie down. Frankie's got to move. Frankie, here we go. Minute 7 left. Need points. Morales working for the half on top. He's got the far side armbar hooked up. So Frankie's getting to his base but can't do much there. Referee's going to say stalling on Frankie. He says you got to move when you're on the bottom. Oh no, Frankie rolls and gets caught and he is in trouble, and that's going to end it. With 38 seconds left in the third, Frankie Masterson is going to lose by pin. 106-pound weight division. It's Isaiah Herod for the Bulldogs. Wrestling Zach Pagan from Basalt. You get in these lighter weights now and you see all that quickness that comes with it. Lots of singles, lots of doubles in these weight classes. There's a double leg shot by Basalt. Nothing to it as it's defended well by Isaiah. Isaiah using the edge of the mat to his advantage, able to sprawl, keep himself out of that. So 0-0, 30 seconds in. Both wrestlers head taps, trying to get something set up. Head and arm tie. Isaiah looks for a headlock, not there. Wisely comes back out of it. And another quick shot by Pagan. This time he's in deep on the double. Isaiah does a good job sliding his hips out. Looked like he was in a lot of trouble right there, and somehow he got his hips out. Now he goes with the front headlock. trying to throw it. Oh, gets himself in trouble. You get off balance there, get yourself caught. Isaiah does that, has to belly out, and gives up the 2-point takedown. 30 seconds remaining. 2-0 lead for Zach Pagan of Basalt. Longhorns in the early lead in this duel, 6-0. There we go. Nice Granby combination. Sit out, spins inside, gets the escape. Isaiah Herod pulls to within 1. 17 seconds remaining in the first. Quick shot by Isaiah. First time he's shot. Has a nice shot, just got to finish it now. You don't want to get strung out like that. You get on your belly, you lose all of your power. You got to stay in. With Isaiah Herod's going to come into the second period trailing 2-1. He will begin on bottom. Was able to come out from that early takedown. See if he can do it again. Pagan not wasting any time as he goes right to the tight waist, working the arm bar. Pagan satisfied with sitting back right now. He's got the ankle hooked of Isaiah's. Isaiah's fighting to get it out of there. Hard to move when your ankle's trapped in there. You got to clear it so you can set up some moves from the bottom. There we go. Good stand up by Isaiah. Turning, trying to get out. Just runs out of space. Want to turn, want to do what you can, try to get yourself to the center of the mat, but Zach Pagan doing a good job of knowing where he was at. Good stand up by Isaiah, not able to finish on it, but came up quick, giving himself opportunities to score points. 2-1, 1:08 left in the second period. Isaiah Herod trails. Isaiah's got to get something going on the bottom here. This is a big point in this match. He can tie it up. Come on, Isaiah, you got to get it going. Let's go. Hasn't been in danger of being turned, but not able to do much from the bottom so far. Got that escape early in the first period, looked really good. Has got to his feet a couple times in the second period, just hasn't been able to finish. 30 seconds left. Pagan just satisfied with, just keeps that control on the back. Riding really well. Looks to be trying to work some arm bars up front. We're to 12 seconds as they go out of bounds. 12 seconds to get a point and tie this up. Let's go. Let's get a quick stand up, Herod. There you go. Right to his feet. Good stand up. Pop those hips and turn. Settle those hips and turn. Staying down. Oh, he's not able to keep it in. He's so close. 4 seconds. Great stand up. Just needed a little more room. Could have finished it. 4 seconds remaining in the second. This time he'll hit a switch to the stand up. Nice move off the whistle. But no score in that second period. So down position is Zach Pagan. He leads 2-1. He comes up quick with the stand up. Isaiah is able to break him back down. And this might be the place that you want to be. Isaiah hasn't been able to get a takedown. Well, 2-1. Hasn't got a takedown. Was able to get the one escape. But maybe we can get something going on top. Any points on top, any type of near fall is going to give him the lead. Got to get something working. And he's able to hook up a headlock from that position. Throws it. No back points yet, but it's close. Zach Pagan doing a good job trying to keep off his back. No points yet. Now we're getting some. Well, we get one count. There we go. Now we're getting some counts. Isaiah Herod has him in tight. This is going to give him a 4-2 lead and maybe a pin here. He's working hard for the pin. Oh, now you don't want to get that leg hooked. He's got to be smart with that. He gets that leg hooked, and he gets the pin. Isaiah Herod comes back. He was down the entire match, and he comes back and wins by a pin and ties this duel up. Great effort by Isaiah Herod. All right, we're back at 113 pounds. It's number 11 in 3A, Chris Moschetti for the Bulldogs, wrestling Nathan Rivera of Basalt. Moschetti having a great year so far. Started off the season like 15-0. Great job. Gets the early takedown, breaks him right down, and he's pressing the action. Goes right for the legs. Gonna put the legs in. Potentially dangerous as the wrestler from Basalt comes up. And they'll start in the center again. Moschetti very dangerous when he gets those legs in. Lots of things he can do from there. Working hard to break him down, breaks him down off his base. That's what you want to do, and then you can start working your moves. Gonna go with the old school 3/4 stack right now. You defend that, all you gotta do is belly out to defend that. Right now he's able to just use strength to bust out of it. But Moschetti, almost. You turn him in a 3/4 stack, usually people ain't coming back from that. It's gonna be a pin. All right, there you go, walking around the head. Got the arm bar, brings it around the head, or we call it the chicken wing, brings it around the head, and he's in a great position right now. Chris Moschetti looking for the pin. Lots of pressure, chest to chest, not gonna get it as Rivera is able to pop out of there, but a 3-point near fall for Moschetti. 5-0 lead, 30 seconds left in the first. Good first period for Chris. Chris going right with that tight waist again. Hard tight waist, going back with the arm bars again. Gonna look to bar it up or chicken wing it. Was able to get the turn earlier. Now he's gonna go right back with the 3/4 stack. This time, Rivera bellies out. It's all about getting leverage, trying to work those arm bars. Puts that head right in the back of the tricep. Moschetti. Rubber out. Yeah. We're back. Really been in control the entire match. Goes with the cheap tilt. Gets one count, but not enough for points. Tough to defend the cheap tilt. So you get a wrestler that knows how to really run it. Now Moschetti goes back to the 3/4 stack we talked about earlier. Rivera able to belly out and not give up any points on that. Walking it around the head. This is what he got points with earlier. Now he switches off to the chicken wing. Double chicken wing, got him on the back. Pressure on. Moschetti in a good position right here, looking to get the pin. Rivera giving it all he can to keep from having both those shoulders on the mat. Rivera definitely strong, able to break out of some of those things. You don't see many people break out of a move like that. Very difficult when you're in that tight. But 3 more points for Moschetti, and that puts it to an 8-0 lead. Moschetti ranked 11th in 3A wrestling. Comes right back to it again, runs it around. This time he's going to scoop the head, chest to chest, going for the pin again. Steps over. Moschetti going for the pin. He might get it here. That's a tough place to be when you're on bottom. Hard to fight out of that, and it's not going to happen. With 17 seconds left and an 8-0 lead, Moschetti picks up another pin for the Bulldogs. So at 120 pounds, Moffat County's Jay Carrico wins by forfeit. That moves us on to 126, where we have John T. Perulis facing off against Daniel Barnes. 126-pound weight class. Nice single leg shot by Perulis. Able to spin around, get the takedown. Textbook single leg by Perulis. He's going to go with the corkscrew. Crossface, corkscrew, runs it around the head. He's able to turn Barnes, and he's looking for the quick pin here. Chest to chest, a lot of pressure on. It's all pins here so far tonight. JT Peroulis with a quick pin, just 32 seconds into the first period, and another win for the Dogs. 132 pounds, it's number 9, Isaac Herod for Moffat County, and Tristan Diamond for the Longhorns. Herod, capable of doing so many things. Great wrestler, been to state a couple times. Hopefully going to go far this year and battle for a state championship. Definitely has the skill and knowledge to be able to make it happen. He can beat anybody. Great shuck spin around. And Isaac Herod is up 2-0 just like that. Herod goes right with the chicken wing. Got the tight waist on. He's running it around the head, looking to get those points and maybe another pin for the Bulldogs. It's close. A little bit more. Now we're getting some counts. He's got back points, so we're going for the pin. Isaac Herod putting a lot of pressure on, and there it is. Just 58 seconds into the first. Isaac Herod gets a big pin. It's 138 pounds. Indy Burns for the Bulldogs. Sander Elliott for the Longhorns. Burns isn't wasting any time trying to get the fastest pin of the night here. He's got an opportunity to maybe do it. No, able to spin off is the Basalt wrestler. Indy Burns, real tall, lanky kid, loves to hit those cradles. Real aggressive. Love this style of wrestling that I've saw him do this year so far. Working those arm bars, left to right. Trying to get it. Trying to get some more back points. He leads 4-0. He was able to pick up 2 near fall. And Sander Elliott doing all he can to keep off his back right now. Indy Burns, pressure on, pressure on. Tries to hit the half. Countered well by Sander. One of the things you see when you get in that position, Sander Elliott doing, he's just trying to keep his arms in. He's really worried about those arm bars. Trying not to let Indy have anything. Indy's working really hard to get that chicken wing. Almost has it. Now he's got it hooked up. Chicken wing tight waist. We just saw this with Isaac Herod a minute ago. There's the turn. And he's working for a pin. There it is, another pin for the Bulldogs with 28 seconds left in the first. Indy Burns with a pin. And that puts the Bulldogs up 36-6. 145 pounds, Moffat County's Ryan Zimmerman versus Julius Varquez for Basalt. Ryan Zimmerman giving up a lot of weight in this match. Been weighing in around 126, 130 pounds and wrestling at 145 tonight to fill in the weight so that Moffat County doesn't have any open spots. Takes a lot of courage to do that. You know you're going to wrestle some bigger guys. Every 5 pounds makes a huge difference when you're on the mat. 0-0, the long arms of Varquez trying to suck that leg in of Zimmerman. It's got him hooked up in a near side, but no takedown yet. Switches off, 2 takedown as he keeps his feet just inside the line. So if you maintain control and can keep your toes just inside the line, just inside the circle, you're going to get that takedown every time. Ryan Zimmerman, good stand up. Not able to keep it. Chicken wing tight waist by Varquez. Throws Zimmerman over. Just muscles him over to the side. And we're going to get 2 near fall. And he's going to say illegal hold, hands touched. Looked like a full Nelson. His hand slipped off. So 1 penalty point goes to Zimmerman. It is a 4-1 lead for Varquez. Big toss by Varquez. Big thing with that, you just got to bring a person down safely. You can't slam anybody, but definitely caught some air. Ryan working hard underneath, trying to stay off his back, in danger of being turned again with that chicken wing. Varquez was able to just muscle him over last time by throwing him over his inside hip. This time Zimmerman's able to come up. Tries to turn and face. Not going to go to your back though once you fall down, so he has to belly out. Out of bounds, we'll come back to the center and start it again. Back in the center. Ryan looking for a stand up here with 24 seconds left. Down 4-1. Got a caution on Varquez. Got to get set right. Elbow, hands got to be right in the right spot. Hand on the belly. If you don't do those things right, you get hit with the cautions. Cautions end up leading to points if you get too many of them. Don't want to give away free points. 18 seconds remaining. Back to the center. Right to the ankle pick goes Varquez. Zimmerman doing a good job standing up, making things happen. Hits the standing switch, like it. Stay with it. Oh, and he just gets re-switched. Nice move though. Zimmerman had the right idea. Just wasn't able to finish it. Be neutral to start the second period. Varquez had the choice. Was able to get that takedown early on Zimmerman to begin the match. Big shot in by Varquez. He's in deep on that single leg. Steps over. And he'll finish it off. 2-point takedown. 6-1 lead for Varquez. Zimmerman did a good job on the bottom that first period. He kept moving. He kept making things happen. He just never could get himself out of it. Kept himself out of trouble though because he was always moving. Definitely can tell he's given up some weight in this match. Got the arm bar, able to flip Zimmerman over, and now he's in a lot of trouble right there. Not a good place to be. Fighting hard to come off. He's in tight. 46 seconds left, and that's going to end it. And Basalt wins its second match of the night by a pin with 45 seconds left in the second, but a great effort by Zimmerman, wrestling a couple of weights up above his normal weight. All right, next up we're at 152 pounds. It's Zach Patterson for Moffat County facing off against Alex Alberto. Patterson, just a freshman for the Dogs. Does have a few matches at varsity level, but most of the time he's wrestling JV. Tonight he's in the varsity lineup. Big single leg by Basalt and able to take Patterson straight to his back. Patterson strong enough to bridge out of it, and just like that, he's on top. And just like that, Basalt's back on top. It's one guy rolling the other. Just one guy muscles, the other guy muscles. Hey, let's do it again, why not? Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to call it. It's just one guy bench presses the other guy and throws him over. Hey, and he gets the pin, Zach Patterson. What a match. I mean, it was back and forth, and somehow Zach Patterson pulls off the pin. Great job for the freshman. Bulldogs lead 42-12. Right, next up, we got 160 pounds. It's Drake Zimmerman wrestling Thomas Worth. Zimmerman, tough sophomore, as strong as anybody he wrestles. You hear me say that all the time, but he does. He spends a lot of time in the weight room. And he's definitely not going to give up strength to anybody. Knows his stuff. He's just scooting that leg in, trying to work that near side cradle. Not going to work. Great takedown to begin it off. 2-0 lead. Just 30 seconds here into the... now, you're going to look at him going for the three-quarter stack. And I know he knows how to do that because his dad was one of the best at the three-quarter stack when he wrestled back in the day. Pinned many, many guys in that move. And if he gets it hooked up in there, he's definitely going to turn you and pin you. Both wrestlers will spin out of bounds. We'll come back to the middle. 105 left in the first. 2-0 lead for Zimmerman. 160-pound weight class. Drake Zimmerman, sophomore. Drake, not ranked right now, but I'm telling you, he can beat anybody. If you make a wrong move with him, he'll catch you and he'll pin you. He's a guy that I think can push his way through regionals, get himself to state, and then once you're to state, anything can happen. 46 seconds left in the first. Hard tight waist, keeps that weight back and just hooks the ankle, working for arm bars inside. Now he's able to break the Basalt wrestler to the mat. You always want to stay to your base and work to your feet. Keep moving on the bottom. The more you move, the less times bad things are going to happen to you. There's a switch by the Basalt wrestler. And Zimmerman counters it nicely. Looks to hook up the far side cradle. Breaks off of that. A lot of pressure on the head there. Good job. Early takedown. 2-0 lead at the end of one for Zimmerman. So Drake has his choice in the second period. He's going to take neutral. Had a nice takedown to begin this match. See if he can have a repeat of that. Over under. Trying to spin around. He's got the ankle. He's got good position now. And we're just waiting for those points. Here they come. 2 points. Takedown. Zimmerman looks for the front headlock. Throws it. And that's what we're talking about. That strength there. He had him in the front headlock and he just forced him over. You don't want to get caught in that by Drake. Sucking it in tight, tees himself out. He's got chest to chest, trying to finish it off. 107, there's the pin. Drake Zimmerman, big win for the sophomore. Nice match, wrestled really well. Drake Zimmerman with a pin for the Bulldogs. So we are at 170 pounds. Mickey Klemper. Klemper having a great year. Klemper ranked 4th in state. Just a sophomore. Sweet double leg right there. Gets the takedown. Placed in the Warrior. Has placed in about every tournament that he's been in. Always in the hunt for that gold medal. Klemper just a very good technician. Knows his moves and just does them with precision. Ooh, man, he's working on that guillotine. He's got the leg in. You get caught in that, and it hurts. Able to break out of it, though. Mickey's going to go right back to the legs, and he's going to try to get it again. Just got to be aware of where he's at as they're going towards the out of bounds, and the referee will say, let's bring it back to the center and try it again. 2-0 lead for Klemper, 102 left in this first period. So now one of the things, and one of the things that you'll see now is that you see the Basalt wrestler tying his shoes. They actually have where they've made it a rule that because people would tie their shoes to get a rest. And so they made it to where your shoes have to be taped, and most of the wrestling shoes come with stuff over the laces so that you can't do that. Nonetheless, here we go. Mickey with just the cheap tilt. Tries to get a few points there. Doesn't quite get the count from the ref. No points awarded. With just 3 matches remaining after this in this duel. Then we got Hayden coming up right after. We have a 48-12 lead over Basalt. Bulldogs wrestling really well right now. I want to say thanks to our sponsors always. Chaos Inc., Identity Graphics, Young Life, Hampton Inn and Suites, Severson Supply and Rental, Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, Cook Chevrolet, Duran and Pierce Contractors. Now Mickey's able to get him over. Squeeze it tight, get that shoulder down. Let's get another pin for the dogs. It's close. Oh, saved by the buzzer. 3 more point near fall for Mickey. He'll take a 5-0 lead. A few more people to thank. Bank of Colorado, 3B Enterprises, Rocky Mountain Automotive, Mountain Airspray, and EP Associates Incorporated. All of our sponsors make it possible for us to bring events like this to you. We love covering the high school athletics. Check out the website. Look at all our videos, all our sports videos, from the young kids to the old kids. Nice reversal by Mickey Klemper. Goes right to the chicken wing, steps it over, hooks, scoops the head, and he's looking to end it right here early in the second period. Gotta hand it to the Basalt wrestler, fighting hard against Klemper. 7-0 lead for Klemper with the pin, 1:24 left. Mickey Klemper gets it done, and another pin for the dogs. All right, we are up to 182 pounds. It's number 8 in 3A wrestling. Hugo Hernandez working early for the throw. He wants to end it quick, and he's trying to get in there. Hugo, very powerful. Boom, he hits it. Brings him right to his back. You could see him setting it up. Old school lateral drop. Brings him right to his back, and he's looking for the quick pin. This is 182 pounds. Hugo Hernandez, not afraid to let people fly. Hugo working hard for the pin. It's a minute and a half left in this match, in this first period, and that is a long time to fight from being pinned when you're in that position. Hugo working hard, trying to finish it. Chest to chest, a lot of pressure. Definitely going to get 3 here. 3 near fall points coming if he doesn't get the pin. Just under a minute left. There it is, 47 seconds left in the first. Hugo Hernandez makes short work of the Longhorns. Uh, 195 pounds. It's Brett Lloyd for the Bulldogs facing off against William Rivera for the Longhorns. Brett Lloyd comes right in with the headlock, hits it, but they go out of bounds. No points awarded. Both wrestlers will come back to the center. Brett wanting to end it like everybody else with a big pin. Bulldogs are a pinning machine against the Longhorns tonight. 10 pins already. And Brett Lloyd wanting to add to it. Nice shuck. Spins around, shucks him by, spins behind. Nice job by Brett Lloyd. Quick stand-up by William Rivera. He's able to escape, get himself a point. It's a 2-1 match in favor of Lloyd. Brett Lloyd, not ranked, went to state as a sophomore. Didn't quite make it there last year. This year was came out for wrestling late. Has been doing great, getting some good experience in, and anything could happen with him. We'd love to see him back at the state wrestling tournament this year. Got to sink his hips right now. Doesn't want to get caught in that headlock. Able to counter it well, keep himself from getting thrown. 30 seconds left in the first. Both wrestlers pretty content, just filling each other out. They both almost had headlocks. There's Brett Lloyd. He'll spin behind. 2 points for him. That's going to be a 4-1 lead for Brett Lloyd. Quick stand up by the Basalt wrestler. He doesn't waste any time. Thinks he's going to get one, but with the trip, leg trip is Lloyd. He'll bring him down right to his back, but not enough room. We're going to have a blood timeout. So that's going to end the first period with a 4-1 lead for Brett Lloyd. Second period underway, Brett Lloyd on top. Brett really wanting to get that pin. Working hard with the arm bar, trying to make something happen. Brett putting a lot of pressure on, able to break the Basalt wrestler down. Goes for the crossface this time, now back inside to the arm bar. Switch by the Basalt wrestler. He's able to come out. Brett does the wise thing and just lets him go rather than give up 2. He gives up the 1-point escape. So far, Moffat County dominating with 10 pins in tonight's duel. Coming up right after this, Hayden. Hayden missing a few weights, has a couple buys. Lloyd looking right there, has the front headlock, but I don't know if he realizes it or not. Leg trip by the Basalt wrestler. And he's got Lloyd down, and just like that, we're all tied up, 4-4. Lloyd working hard, trying to come back inside, able to work his way up to his feet, needs to come out and get an escape. We got 43 seconds left in the second period. Lloyd able to come up, that's what he needed to do. Scores 1, there's the escape. And definitely gassing. You can tell that he missed some of those early season practices right now. Trying to get back in shape. Wrestling will take it all out of you. It's definitely a physical and cardiovascular demanding sport. Neither wrestler willing to do much right now as time winds down in the second period. So at the end of 2, it's a 5-4 lead for Brett Lloyd. Final period, Lloyd up by 1. Able to come right up, picks up the double A again. Nice job. 2 points. Got him on his back, and this is what he was looking for early. Might be able to end it right now. Brett Lloyd looking for another pin, and he's going to get it with 1:45 left. That's the way you finish it off. 66-12 Bulldog lead in the team column. Bulldogs dominating performance so far. Hey, we got 2 great wrestlers right now. You got Stelios Peroulis ranked number 5 in 3A, and Omar Marquez ranked number 2. These guys might hit each other. I don't know if our region's the same or not, but they could hit each other there, and they definitely could hit each other at state. 2 good wrestlers going at it right now. Not sure of the history of these guys, if they've wrestled before or not, but very, very possible. This will be our final match against Basalt, and we'll be coming right back with Hayden. Make sure, folks, that you like us on Facebook. We want to hear from you, and pass the word. As you get these videos, pass the word. We want to promote these kids and celebrate their accomplishments and all the great things they do. And Stelios Peroulis is one of them, who's having a great season this year, and we hope he battles for a state championship. Make sure you stop by and say thanks to all the sponsors that make this possible, that support Go Big Blue and MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM. Places like Chaos Inc., Identity Graphics, Hampton Inn and Suites, Severson Supply and Rental, Young Life, a great program by Dave Pressgrove, Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, Cook Chevrolet, Duran and Pierce Contractors, Bank of Colorado, 3B Enterprises, Rocky Mountain Automotive, Mountain Airspray, and Ep Associates Incorporated. All these people that make this possible. So not much in the first period, as neither wrestler willing to really, you know, take a chance right now. They're saying, hey, we're going to fill each other out and we're going to wrestle smart. And that's what they've both done the first period. And it's going to end just like it started, with no score. So it's going to be Marquez choosing the down position in this second period. Tripods himself up, trying to come out. Peroulis putting a lot of pressure on his back. Got to keep that weight on, keep the pressure on. You don't want to give up that escape. Peroulis now switches off to the front. Marquez turns and faces. Peroulis trying to hook up the near side cradle. He might have it. He's trying to turn him. He's looking for some back points right there. He's getting some. There's a count. He's looking for the pin. Marquez didn't see that coming as he came in, and Peroulis was able to hook it up. And that's back points coming. Marquez able to work his way out of it to where he doesn't have to worry about, well, he's not out of it yet. He's able to counter it and get back to his belly. Now Peroulis has to break it, but he picks up 2 near fall points. Now Marquez stands up and gets away and says, I don't like being down there. And it's 2-1. But that was a huge move for Stelios in a match this close with this type of caliber wrestlers going at it. That could be the difference in the match for sure. We're down to 30 seconds in the second. Neither wrestler has done much on their feet so far. They're both just content with filling each other out, not making any mistakes. And right now, that's a good place for Stelios. He doesn't want to do anything to give up cheap points right now. 15 seconds left, and he's going to have his choice in this third period. Both wrestlers just wrist and hand control. Break back toward the center. That's going to end the second period. Stelios in the lead, 2-1. Stelios has the choice. He'll take down. Quick tripod up. Putting a lot of pressure on the hands right now, trying to bust that grip. Marquez tries to lift Stelios up. Stelios able to have some good body awareness where he's at, able to come back down on his feet, breaks the grip, 1 point escape, and a 3-1 lead for Peroulis. And now you wrestle smart. 1:30, Marquez hasn't shown anything from the feet. Wrestle smart right now, don't get yourself in a bad position. Not sure what Marquez weighed in at, but Stelios giving up wrestling 220 now since I think right around Christmas, and or just before Christmas, and weighing 210 maybe is what the kids are saying. Headgear back and secure, and we got 60 seconds left. It's Omar Marquez, ranked number 2. Stelios Peroulis, ranked number 5. I don't know if you'd call it an upset, but the ranking-wise, it definitely is an upset if Stelios wins. There we go. This is where he was able to turn him earlier. He was able to hook that up and then flip him right over to his back, trying to keep him in bounds and get those points. Bring him back in, try not to let him get out. You got him in a good position. 2, takedown, keeps his feet in. Referee says you have control, and it's a 5-1 lead for Peroulis with just 29 seconds left. All you got to do is ride him out right now. You pick up a big win against a quality wrestler. Marquez trying to tripod up, trying to step over, and he's running out of time. He's going to have to try to make some kind of a move here on bottom, and Stelios just smart, just riding him out. Has the leg hooked in. He's in a great position right here to just hold on. Puts the reverse half in, tries to press it down. Clock's going to run out. And it's a 5-1 victory for Stelios Peroulis. And the Bulldogs win this duel 69-12. £285, it's Moffat County's Frank Masterson against Lebo Armandaris of the Hayden Tigers. Triangular tonight. Bulldogs just had a huge win against Basalt, 69-12, and picked up 11 pins. Want to remind you to stick with it. All right, Frankie Masterson not wasting any time. He's going to get a pin. 139. Wow, Frankie with the fastest pin of the night now. That's the way you started off. So it's 106 pounds, Isaiah Herod wrestling Taylor Powell of the Hayden Tigers. Moffat County getting it done 69-12 in that first one against Basalt. I want to say stick around after the last match because we're going to have an interview with Coach Tanner Linscomb. Great step over, gets it on, right on his back. Not able to hold him though. Somehow Taylor Powell fights his way out of that. He looked like it might be all over for Powell, but he says, no way, man, I'm going to fight and I'm going to get off, and that's exactly what he does, but gives up 2 near fall points before he's able to come off and get the reversal. It's a 4-2 lead for Isaiah Herod. Good crowd here tonight. You don't ever get as many home duels as you used to get. Back in the day, everything's dual meet tournaments now, and so it's all about getting matches under your belt. No more limits of just 18 matches and your season's over is what it used to be, and nowadays kids can rack up 40, 50 matches in a year. Isaiah Herod trying to make something happen. Had a beautiful takedown to begin that match. Right now, having a hard time finding what to do on the bottom. Gets to his base, now he's got to come up from there. Stand up, Granby roll, switch, want to move. When you don't move on the bottom, you create opportunities for the guy on top. Want to constantly keep moving, try to make things happen. Powell doing a good job right now, just hooking that ankle and staying in control as we end the first period with a 4-2 lead for Herod. So wrestlers will start on their feet, and it was actually Powell's choice, and he takes neutral even though Isaiah Herod had that early takedown. Both wrestlers, head taps. A little bit of a shot by Powell. He doesn't like what he has, comes back out. Just setting it up. Head tap, head tap, head tap. And you look for the shot, trying to set something up. Single leg, double leg. Neither wrestler willing to commit right now on a shot. We're a minute into the second period. Headlock by Isaiah. Able to control it, switches off to a reverse half. And he's got Powell on his back and he's working for the pin. Doing everything he can, chest to chest, wants to end it right here. Powell fighting hard, bridging hard, trying to come off. 30 seconds left in the second period. Herod gets the pin. That's a big win for the freshman, Isaiah Herod. Another win for the Dogs. 113 pounds. It's Chris Muschetti, ranked number 11, wrestling Jacob Planansky for the Tigers. Muschetti's so quick, always making things happen, pushing the action. Reaches down for an ankle pick. Putting a lot of pressure on the head now. Look for him to shuck him and spin behind. Able to hook, crossface. He's going to get the takedown and maybe right to his back. That's what he's going to get. Both legs in, and he's working for a pin. Moschetti got him in tight. There's 3-point near fall, 5-0 lead, 1:13 into the match. Moschetti comes back hard with the crossface. Now he's going inside, 3/4 stack. Trying to pull it down. Can he get him? It's close. Leg comes free, not able to finish it. Planansky able to counter it. Moschetti working hard on that crossface, looking to hook up the crossface cradle. Drives that leg up, looks like he's got it locked up. Goes to suicide it, doesn't happen. They call it the suicide because that's why you might get caught doing it. Got to be careful, didn't work. Smart, he came out, gets a quick takedown, spins behind, gives up one but takes two back. 7-1 lead, 10 seconds left in the first. Chris Moschetti dominating the first period. That's going to end it. Both wrestlers on their feet. So far, Moschetti's has 2 takedowns in the match. Looking for the third. So quick, spins behind, shucks the head down, picks up another 2. 9-1 lead. Nice sit out by Planowski. Moschetti's so quick though, he just follows. Goes right back to that crossface. Planansky sitting out. Trying to scoot in and snap back by Moschetti. Uh-oh, there it is, reverse half. He's in tight, he could end it right here. Not a fun place to be. Moschetti putting a lot of pressure on him. And the pin. Moschetti wins. Dominating performance by Chris Moschetti. So, interesting matchup here. We have Jay Carrico for the Bulldogs wrestling old teammate Devlin Mossman. Devlin ranked 11th right now in 1A wrestling. And Devlin wrestled a year ago at Moffat County, but moved down to Hayden, wrestling for Hayden now. Jay in with a nice single leg, picks it up. Needs to finish it. Can't hold on to it. Countered well by Devlin. No, I was talking to Devlin's dad just a few moments ago, and Devlin had to battle back from that big arm injury that he had last year, but feeling good this year. Jay Carrico holding on to that ankle, doesn't want to give up the takedown. Right now, no points awarded. Holding on tight. Keep that leg. We're to 1 minute. No points awarded yet as both wrestlers spin around. Now Devlin is able to spin around, get the 2-point takedown, and says, I'm just going to let you up. Thinks he can take him down again. You see that with a lot of people that are really good at takedowns. They'll take you down, let you up, take you down, let you up. Carrico shoots in on a nice double leg. Trying to keep his feet in, countered well by Mossman. Now you don't want to give up 2 yourself. They go out of bounds, probably a good thing. Didn't want to give up 2 there after you worked so hard to get it for yourself. Nice shot by Carrico, like the aggression. Jay Carrico just coming back after 2 days ago, missed the Meeker duel because he was out sick. So battling a little sickness as he comes into tonight. So hard when you're losing weight and you're battling sickness and trying to regain your strength. End of one, 2-1 match in favor of Hayden. All right, second period, Carrico's going to be down. Hits a quick switch. Reverse switch. Able to grab the leg of Mossman. Mossman throws in his other leg, and he's looking for the power half. Gets both legs in, and Carrico in danger of being turned. Able to pull himself out of it briefly, but right back in it. Mossman getting back points. Doing a great job working those legs. Carrico fighting hard. Anytime you get in a position like that, it is a battle to get off your back. Carrico doing everything he can to come off. He's in tight. That's going to end it. It's going to be a pin and a win for Mossman. Jay Carrico giving a great effort, coming back after being sick this past week. 126 pounds. It's John T. Perulis for the Bulldogs. Trying to see if he can repeat his first match. Quick takedown. Earlier tonight, JT won by a pin in about, well, less than 30 seconds anyways. It was quick. Made short work of his opponent. Trying to do the same here right now with an early takedown, working that crossface. Switches off to the 3/4 stack. Trying to pull that leg in and get some back points. Now we're getting a couple counts up. Not enough for points. Goes to the crossface, turns it into a corkscrew, walks around the head, looking for a pin right now. There it is. 55 seconds left in the first, and another pin and another win for the Bulldogs. All right, two ranked wrestlers going at it. It's Isaac Herod, ranked number 9, against Judd McGee, ranked number 12. Isaac Herod giving up a few inches on McGee. Those tall wrestlers like McGee so often have that leverage. They can just hook up cradles from a long ways away, and then it's really hard to get leverage on them because of those long legs and arms. Herod steps in, looks for the single leg, thinks better of it, knows he doesn't have a good shot, steps back out. Both wrestlers back in the head and arm tie. Two good wrestlers going at it. Both wrestlers feeling each other out. We're at under a minute. Neither one wanting to make a mistake. They want to make sure they got a good shot. Have some drop steps coming in, but nobody committing on that single leg, the high crotch, the double leg, the fireman's. Not getting what they want. Forehead to forehead, working for position. Nice shot by Herod, trying to get it. Point. 15 seconds left in the first. There's a nice high crotch by Herod. Not able to finish it as it's countered well by Judd McGee. Good shot, best shot we've seen tonight in this match. So often when you have two wrestlers and a low score, and right now 0-0, when it's your choice, you're going to take down. That's what Herod does, and he wastes no time in coming out and getting one, because they know it can be a one-point match so easily. Herod right in deep on a single now, trying to finish it. He's got it hooked up. He's got it stepped over. He's in a good spot right now if he can finish. Hold on to that ankle. Herod working hard. If he can stand up with it, he's got it. Now he just needs to finish. Leg trip. Hold on. Bring him back, bring him back. Pick it up and bring him back. There you go. And they're going to say his foot. He just had his toe just outside the line, so they don't give it to him. That close, so close. Nice shot by Herod, and he almost had it. 1-0 lead, minute 13 left in the second. Another high crotch attempt. The old HC. Isaac trying to hit it. Flirting with the side of the mat. That's the hard part when you're on the side of the mat. You get a good shot, you have no room to finish. Work towards the center. There's another one. Nice job. There's the HC coming in hard. Changes it off to a fireman's. Trying to finish. And there's two beautiful fireman's carry by Herod. And puts him right in the half. Has the half just set up. Unbelievable. Really surprised that McGee left his arm up. And Herod's going for the pin, and he's going to get it. Isaac Herod takes advantage of a huge mistake by Judd McGee. Left his arm up. You don't see that happen very often, but he caught it. Said, I'm not letting that get by me. Wins by another pin. All right, it's 160 pounds. It's Drake Zimmerman. Moffat County Bulldogs, Tommy Wade, Hayden Tigers. Moffat County leads the duel right now, 42-6. Head and arm tie, both wrestlers working for position. Still working inside, head and arm tie, wrist control. Drake tries to drop in, reach for that single, not there. And just over under both wrestlers. And Tommy Wade tries to throw Drake. Drake counters well, drops his hips. Great job, takedown, Zimmerman. Zimmerman hooks up the near side cradle just like that, whips him back. Just not enough room as they're spinning out of bounds. Quick ankle pick by Drake. Same position they were just in. This time Drake says, I'm going to put both legs in. Puts legs in, hips down hard, and Wade goes down. Drake has the arm in the back of the head working for the... And the ref says illegal. Not sure what happened there. Couldn't see it from my angle. But nonetheless, that's going to be 1 point for Wade. 2-1 lead for Drake Zimmerman. 50 seconds left in the first. Sit out by Wade. Drake tries to snap him back. Holding on tight. Turns and follows. Looks for the front headlock now. Switches off to a near side cradle. Has it hooked up. Just got to be able to finish it now. Has the near side. Driving into him, easing him over. Looks like he's got a couple near fall points coming. Just got to get it just a little bit more. Now he's got the foot hooked. He's going to have to do it quick. He doesn't have much time, but he's going to get more now. He's going to get 3 out of it instead of 2. Not going to have enough time to get the pin here. But gets a 3-point near fall and takes a 5-1 lead. I want to say thanks to all our sponsors tonight. Chaos Inc., Identity Graphics, Young Life, Hampton Inn and Suites, Severson Supply and Rental, Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, Cook Chevrolet, Duran and Pierce Contractors, Bank of Colorado, 3B Enterprises, Rocky Mountain Automotive, Mountain Airspray, and Ep Associates Incorporated, all bringing you tonight's action. Quick stand up by Drake. That's what you want to see. 1 point escape and a 6-1 lead. Both wrestlers right back into that head and arm tie. Over, under. Drake says, I've had enough of that. Let's break out, try it again. Tommy Wade saying, I want to tie up with you. Keeps reaching for Drake's head, and both wrestlers will tie it up again. Drake steps in, drop step, nothing there, comes back out. I want to say thanks to our coaches for Moffat County. Daniel Cramblett, Mark Voloshin, Mark Zimmerman, and head coach Tanner Linscomb doing a great job with the boys. And getting things done tonight. Lots of pins. Beautiful shot by Drake. Could tell he wanted to pick him up, but that's okay. He's going to finish it off here and get another 2. Oh, and pops right in the half. Right in the half. Drive him over right to his back. Got his leg hooked. He's trying to clear that leg. Gets it cleared now. Now he's got him where he wants him. Pull it in tight. Going for the pin. Chest to chest. Belly on. There's the pin. Jake Zimmerman. 33 seconds left in the second period. Wins by pin. So, had some open matches there. Mickey Klimper, Hugo Hernandez, and Brett Lloyd all win by forfeit, as Hayden doesn't have any wrestlers in those weights. So, remember to stick with us after Stelios' match. We'll be with Coach Linscomb and his thoughts on tonight's duels. Stelios, number 5. Hunter Rummel for the Tigers, ranked number 9. Stelios already had one big win tonight against the number 2 ranked wrestler from Basalt. See if he can get another one. Shucks him by. Good job. Gets in position back. Now you just got to look for the toss or the leg trip. He'll pick him up, toss him, 2-point takedown. Jumps over, tries to hook up the cradle. Rummel able to break out of that. Hunter Rummel, oh, gets caught on his back. Stelios has got him now. Chest to chest. There's still a minute left. It's hard to come out of that with Stelios on top of you. Chest to chest, looking to finish this duel off with a big pin and another win for the Dogs. It's been a pin fiesta tonight. Pins all over the place. Rummel giving it his all. No quit in Rummel. He is fighting and giving everything he has. Stelios keeping it tight, keeping the pressure on. 25 more seconds. Chest to chest, it's close. And there's the pin. That's going to end it. Stelios Peroulis with a big win. So we had a match earlier tonight. Frankie Masterson, we thought he was wrestling Lebo Armandaris, but I don't believe that was, as that was an exhibition match. Not sure what that young man's name was, but I believe, forgive me Hayden fans if I'm wrong, but I believe this is Lebo Armandaris, and this is the varsity match. So the one we saw earlier was just an exhibition match. Frankie goes for the headlock, not going to happen. And now he's in trouble. Frankie's in trouble. Gotta fight. Keep that hip turned. Oh, he turns into him. He's in trouble now. It's hard to come off there. Frankie, no quitting him. He's trying. He's bridging. There's the pin and the win for Lebo Armendariz. Next up, we'll be talking with Coach Linscomb on tonight's wrestling. So I'm here with Coach Tanner Linscomb. Great job tonight, Coach. You win 72-12 and 69-12, dominating performance. 16 pins. Tell me about how all that happened.
Accumulation of the season so far at this point. A lot of the same type of pins you saw. A lot of chicken wings, a lot of bar arms. Finishing with some of the technique we've been working a lot in the room with. So it's kind of nice to see it come to fruition tonight. But yeah, just the practicing and going repetition on that top side.
Right.
Being aggressive.
Yeah, it was awesome. Just pin after pin after pin. Exciting to watch. Yeah. Fun wrestling. So what's up next for the Dogs?
Next week we're in Parachute with Grand Valley Duels. We'll see Cedar Edge, nice little team down on Western Slope, and believe it or not, we'll see Basalt again. And then we have Rifle and Rollins here at home the week after that, and then it's regional. So how does that set up this year with regionals? Where do we go this year? We're back in. Olathe is the host, so they'll have it in Montrose. 16 teams or 15 teams, I believe. We're right in that top 3 or 4 teams in that region. Delta, Olathe, and Sheridan out of Denver are the 3 teams to beat. But we're right in the thick of it there. So,
right on. Well, outstanding job, your coaching staff, your boys, wrestling great, and kudos to you. And fun to watch. All the boys, man, they work hard, and it's good that they get to see the results. So, right on. Well, congratulations on a good night, and good luck the rest of the season, Coach. So I'm here with Chris Muschetti and Drake Zimmerman, 2 Moffat County wrestlers that had a huge night tonight. They both win. Both matches by pin, both matches by pin. Tell us about, Drake, your first match and how you ended that with that pin and the move you used and just how that came about.
Well, just in practice all week, me and my dad, we were working on going from move to move. And when that kid started coming up, I saw a move open up and just took him with the front head and the cow catcher. Awesome.
I loved it. Seeing that pin, the crowd was yelling. And then Chris, you, man, you're like a cat out there, man. You're all over the place. I love it. So had some beautiful takedowns, and then you ended it with a big pin too. What was it? Tell us a little bit about that move you used and the pin that you finished with.
I got across the wrist in a chicken wing and just started walking it. Didn't work. Kept working on it. Finally got it.
Right on. And it looked beautiful. It looked beautiful, man. You guys tore it up. You did a heck of a job. Proud of you guys, and good luck the rest of the season. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
Right on. Great job.